Yeah, it's finally that time, baby. It's time to celebrate 100 episodes. That's all I got to say. This is Gridiron Nation Familia. I got some special guests in the house today, and we're going to have some fun. So let's get it on. Let's get it popping. Welcome to Gridiron Nation. Yo, Gridiron Nation. Come on. It's time I get in the game, forget the money and fame. Stay ready, making sure that they remember my name. I got a hunger inside when the numbers are tied. Yo, I'ma turn it up a level, never will be denied. I got them back on their heels, not to have me a meal. Not Zeke, but I'ma eat the way I'm seeing the field. Take out the competition, they'll remember the name. The wicked one I always bring it, got my head in the game. Now it's on. Yeah, what is up, familia? Welcome to another episode of Gridiron Nation Podcast. This is the podcast that is made for the average hardcore football fan, by the average hardcore football fan. Y'all already understand that's exactly what I am. And I've been saying that for a long time. I know every single week. It's like a tagline. Doing it for like the 100th time now, I guess, because this, like I said, another episode. This ain't just any other episode. This one's very special to me. This is episode 100. I'm 2 years into this thing now, y'all, and I'm still riding, still vibing, still rolling. And I picked up some vibe from, some people along the way on the ride. And then there's those of you who jumped on the ride even before I took off, man, and started this journey, man. And to those of you, I thank you very much for that. And I got one of them day ones. Yeah, I got him up in the place today, ready to come on, man. It's been a long time coming. And also, I got another special guest in the house today. Y'all already know he is my co-host over at the Gridiron. We're going to bring him in here in a minute. My boy Jersey the King, y'all. So what is up? What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are out there feeling good, living well, and definitely living blessed, man. Hell, I'm at 100 episodes, so I know I'm blessed, man. I'm good. I am chilling up here in my studio. It's been a crazy, hectic kind of day, but that's all right, man. That's all right, because when you're busy, you got things going on, got things, just get my mind off of other stuff, man. So it's been a busy day off, but it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just chilling. By the way, if y'all are digging that song at the beginning, no, it's not available yet. So I've had people messaging me, stop asking. It's not. Damn it. That's going to be on the next album. Y'all going to have to wait for it. Okay? But you can find my other music currently everywhere. Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Music. It don't matter where. YouTube. No, I'm not on YouTube with music. Never mind. That's my podcast. You can find it everywhere else you get your audio podcasts, y'all. All your audio streaming platforms. Look up The Wicked One, y'all. I am there. All right? And, just check me out, man. Help me get those royalties up. I'm going to put out some new music this summer, man. So if y'all are digging it, let me know. Share the music, man, and help your boy out, all right? All right, man, real quick. What is up, Angel? Angel up in the place, another one of the day ones. He says, let's fucking go. 100th episode, baby. That is right. That is right. And JP, see, JP, 86 more than I expected. You know what, bro? That's probably about the same. Yeah, I got to agree. Probably about 86. Probably about 96 more than I expected. To be honest, I didn't lose. I'm like, I'm just gonna lose interest after a while, but I did it. I did it, man. But it's all good, y'all. Thank you guys for joining me. So if you're out, if you're up on Facebook right now, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and share it. Okay, you can scroll and watch other things because all you got to do is turn on your TV if you got a Roku device right now. All right, download the Fuel app. Just look it up. It's free, or on your Amazon device. And right now, I am live on there right now. Gridiron Nation Podcast live on there right now. You can watch me on the big screen. Why you want to see my big ass ugly mug on your TV? I don't know. But at least it'll let you scroll and keep doing all your little social media things that y'all be doing, all right? So you ain't got to go away from the show, all right? But I appreciate you guys jumping on with me.
Back to the comments. My boy Rich Brown, what is up, brother? He says, I made the 100. Nice. Yes, man. When are you going to come on, dog? Damn, man. Rich, we've been talking about this. Y'all, he was the former general manager of the Las Cruces Kings, semi-pro football team, man. Boy, we go way back, me and Rich, man. So you got to get on, man. You got to get on. We're going to get you on soon, though, man. But thank you, brother, for being in there. Also, guys, by the way, I got to give you the rundown today, all right? We're going to talk about what we got going on today's show. First of all, we got to talk about the UFL. You know, you ain't going to hear me talking much about my Renegades, okay? I'm still a little bit right now. But you'll have to catch me on Thursday on Hellraiser's podcast if you really want me to break that down. But we'll get into that today. And also, we got to address the CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons things. Everybody's over here trying to talk like, oh, all the Cowboys haters are posting stuff up, talking about, oh, there's trouble in Dallas. They're not at voluntary OTAs. There's no trouble in Dallas, all right? The only trouble we have in Dallas is our inability to go out and sign freaking, man, never mind. Y'all get me started on this, man. I can't get going on my Cowboys. Because then this show's going to go 2 hours long. We don't need that. And also, yeah, we're going to get into some little bit of draft talk. More next week. Next week, I'll be doing my draft special as the NFL draft kicks off next Thursday. But, we got to talk about the New York Giants a little bit, man. I got a special guest, he's very opinionated, okay, because he's a fan. That's right. My boy JP up in the house today, man. So that's what we're going to get to. And also, I put out the social media segment, man, where I asked you guys, what superhero do you relate to most and why? I'm going to read some of the answers. I'll give you mine, and we'll get theirs, and we'll just have some fun with it, guys. All right, so let's get rolling right now, because right about now, y'all coming to the stage. Okay, coming to the stage right now. He hails, I think, from New Jersey, by way of Las Vegas. It's about that time, y'all. Hey, if you missed seeing us together this past week on the Gridiron, well, have no fear, y'all. Have no fear, because Jersey the King is up in the house with us today. Gridiron Nation 100. Show your love. My boy Jersey the King. Jersey, what is up, brother? What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? Congratulations, man. 100th episode. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks, man.
Definitely. Yeah, what's going on, everybody watching?
It's big, man. It's big. It's been a lot of work. You know this. You know how much it is. Yeah. People, man, like, right, we talk about this. A lot of people think you do a podcast, you just go in there and you talk, right? You talk about football. They don't realize it's actually work, man. Like you're doing notes, you're doing all your research, all this stuff all week. You don't just get on here, because how many times, bro, do you know you can be having a conversation with somebody, like when me and you talk about a game and we're talking about stats, all this stuff. But the minute you turn that camera on, it's gone. And your names and everything, you're like, damn, who's that damn receiver for the Cowboys? Everybody's like, it's CeeDee Lamb. Fool, you're a Cowboys fan. You're like, yeah, that dude. It's for some reason, right, man. But they don't understand it is work, man. It is. So 100 episodes. It's gonna get there for the Gridiron too, though, bro. It's gonna get there for the Gridiron. So
we're on we just did episode 58 this past weekend.
You're getting there. You're getting there, bro. So what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? Hey, by the way, everybody, before you answer that, Jersey, I know we came on late, half hour. We had some scheduling conflicts on the Fuel Network. Okay, that's it. That's why we're rolling with that. That's it.
That's my fault.
We're going with scheduling conflicts, y'all, and that's it. Okay. But it's because, we had the Smoking Guns podcast was on there. And if y'all ain't never checked it out, y'all need to go and check it out. You can find their episodes up on the Fuel app. So y'all go on and download that as soon as possible. Okay. So
yes, sir.
You can go and check out everybody, man.
You can even go to gatewaycitysports.com and watch the Fuel Network feed. It is actually on the gatewaycitysports.com website, because Fuel Sports Network is powered by Gateway City Sports. So If you're watching something on TV, and you have multiple devices being used for something else, and you have your computer next to you, you can always go to gatewaycitysports.com and be able to watch the fuel feed.
Yeah. And thank you, Angel C. He says better late than never. That's right, man. We come in fashion to be late. That's okay. You make an entrance that way. Everybody's waiting.
Exactly.
What the hell is this fool? He did say today, right? I mean, I put out a video out there on Facebook today. So everybody was probably like, man, this fool ain't going on. I was like, I'm on the video all proud. 6:30, y'all. 6:30, it's on tonight.
Hey,
right,
but sometimes
right,
things happen, and
it's all good,
it
man.
is what it is. But we're live on Fuel right now on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. Go ahead and download the channel. And like I said, we're making some big moves with Fuel. We got a lot of shows that are on there now and a lot more coming. So just download the app and check us out.
Big
show
things,
that
y'all.
You're doing
big things, making moves. Jersey making moves for everybody on there, doing it, man, doing it. You're putting in work, sir, and we appreciate you, bro.
Doing my best to try to promote everybody's show. I try to put everybody's show out there and share it at all the groups and social media platforms that I'm on. So, I try to spread the word of everyone's show because that's what it's all about. All of us growing, all of our shows being able to basically take our viewers and put them in a big old jar and shake them up. You know what I mean? And everybody watch everything, so get the takes from different point of views is the best way to look at it.
JP says I wasn't late. Yeah, we know, bro. We know. JP was like waiting, like, fool. Are you doing this or not? We're doing it, bro. Nick, what is up, Nick? How you doing? Hey, Rudy, what is up, man? UFL fan right here. UFL tailgating group in the house. What is up, Rudy? Thank you, each and every one of you that are in the comments right now for joining us tonight. Go in and share it, man. Get your people up in here because it's time. It's time to talk some football, y'all. And before we get into week 3 real quick, man, Jersey, a little bit of UFC water cooler talk, man. We've been seeing this on social media. Everybody's talking about the attendance and, back and forth. They're arguing. Like some people are complaining about the attendance. Others are getting mad at the ones that are complaining about it. And before I get your thoughts on that, let me tell you real quick what I'm thinking. Like, I understand the people, like, it does bother me a little bit. Everybody's complaining about it, right? But at the same time, what have we talked about? The UFL, in order to succeed, they need the casual dollars, bro, and the casual eyes. They need the guys who watch NFL football religiously to come and want to watch this. And the only way you're going to get the casual fan is if you have some butts in the seats, man, because you don't know how many times I've heard people that don't watch spring football but love NFL that are sitting there like, hell no, man. I tried watching one of those games. There wasn't even a crowd, so I lost interest. And so that's the way the casual fan thinks, man. So whether I get it why some people are getting irritated by those that are complaining about the lack of butts in the seats, man. But at the same time, like it or not, they need to get people in those stadiums if they want to get the casual dollars in, if they want to get the casual eyes going forward. Now we're only going to week 4. So it's like they expected this. They did talk about it. They expected this. So where's your stance on all that?
I can't be upset so much as a fan, as a viewer, for the simple fact that you got to give them the benefit of the doubt that they got off to a late start. It did take a couple months for the merger to be finalized. I mean, we got an announcement initially back in August, early September, something like that the league was merging, or the leagues were merging, and then we didn't get an official announcement.
Yeah, there was nothing official. Yeah.
Nothing was announced that the merger was official until
playoffs, a couple months before NFL playoffs. Yeah.
Well, right around December, I believe. November or December, I believe. And the problem with that was there wasn't enough time to market the new league. There wasn't enough time to go into these cities that these teams are going to be playing in and do a ton of meet and greets and do a ton of community activities and things like that to get these players' faces out there, get these community citizens involved with the team beforehand, get them excited about the team beforehand. And I think that's one thing that was a downfall.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
they really couldn't do anything about it because they had to take the necessary legal steps to make the merge happen. So if you take that into consideration, and then you look at what they're trying to do with the ticket sales, buy one get one free. If you're able to make a game, buy one. If you have a friend that doesn't really know much about the UFL, but is a fan of football and are willing to at least give it a try, take them to the game with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Get that give that friend of yours or that family member of yours that experience of the UFL games, especially a game like we had these past couple weeks where it comes down to the last 2 minutes or the last minute and a team is coming back from 15 points down or something like that. You know what I mean? That's going to be excitement that will bring more casual, hardcore NFL fans to
yeah.
watch the UFL. I think another thing
Yeah.
before I know I'm going a little bit over.
It's all
Another
good, bro.
thing is, if you really look at it, they should have got smaller stadiums.
That right there, that thought came into my head today. Smaller stadiums was really something that. Did I lose you, Jay? Did I lose him? Yeah, I think I lost him. All right, he's gonna come back with us here in a minute. But that right there was exactly what I was thinking about today. Smaller stadiums. Like look at Arlington. Arlington, that first game of the season against Birmingham. They had what was it? It was something like 14,000 people in there. Very good turnout for a UFL game, for a spring football game. Except the stadium. I mean, Choctaw is a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Problem is, it's too big for something like this. So if you had taken those 14,000, put them in a little bit smaller stadium, I think it would have looked a lot more attractive on television. As far as, like I said, I don't know how many times I hear it from the NFL fans that don't really watch spring football, that never got interested in it. They'll tell me, like last year with the USFL, they were like, well, I tried to, but damn, they're pumping in crowd noise. It's fake noise. These dudes aren't even, there's no fans in the stands. And I get it. I get it, because the fans is part of watching it on TV. It's part of the whole experience. You know what I mean? It's part of the whole. When you got that fan reaction, say from a touchdown or a big play or a sack or something in the background, and you hear that crowd going, then you get excited as a person watching the game as a fan. I got you back, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that.
All right. But yeah, I was just explaining that, the whole, like I talked about the Renegades game to start the season with Birmingham, 14,000 plus. Pretty good turnout for a spring football game, right? But Choctaw Stadium, as beautiful as it is, it's big. You know what I mean? And it looked empty, even with that many people in the stadium. So it was like, okay, that thought came to, as soon as you said it, though, I was like, yeah, I thought about that today. Smaller stadiums would have been ideal.
Yeah. So
now, your thoughts on the whole
let's
conversion rule, bro? I got something about the conversion rule. Now, I've had this thought since the season started. Okay, it's not just because my Arlington Renegades were just victims to the 4th and 12 conversion rule when they choose not to go for an onside kick. Y'all, if y'all don't know this, you can choose to go for a 4th and 12. Okay, one play. If you get the first down, your drive continues. Now, it did happen to the Renegades this past week. Damn it. But I was, if y'all didn't watch the XFL last year it was 4th and 15. And if anybody's ever played football, when you've got those long to go plays, every yard makes a difference in how difficult it is to get.
Yeah.
So I have been kind of a fan of the XFL even when the season started, when the rules came out, I was like, nah, man, I think it's too easy. And that's why these teams are choosing to go for that, because they know percentage-wise, they got a better chance of getting the 12 yards than they do of getting the other option of the onside kick. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
what are your thoughts on that?
I actually don't mind it. I was actually just talking with DeAndre Francois a little earlier about it, specifically, and I get what he's saying. He said 15 is longer. That 3 yards does matter, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, the 4th and 12 is easier." Here's the thing: defense wins championships, right? And when he
Mhm.
said that, I'm like, "You make a great point." If you know this team is going to go for 4th and 12, you know you have to play that lockdown defense. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? You have to
Absolutely.
come into that play prepared. So at the end of the day, changing it to 4th and 15 instead of keeping it at 4th and 12 isn't going to matter,
Yeah.
because even on 4th and 15, hell, we've seen the 3rd and 22 get converted. You know what I mean? So it matters about the defense and not so much about how many yards the play should be. So I have no problem with it. I think it's perfectly fine at 4th and 12 because it just makes the defense work harder. And at the end
I
of
just
the
feel
day,
like I feel like if you're seeing it more and more, then I think it is too easy. You know what I mean? If it starts, and I actually got into a conversation with who I like to call the NFL fanboys who refuse to watch this, and one of them was using that as a reason, and I was like, I can't even argue with you because I feel like you do. But he was saying, he goes, I've been trying to get into it, and all I keep seeing is these articles about these teams winning, after they've been clearly outplayed the entire game because of the way this rule works. And he says it just doesn't interest me because it's not real football. And I get that. I get that. At the same time, what you just said with the defense, I get that too. My problem is, though, what happens in a situation when everything, bro, let's be real. Let's be real, Jersey. If it was a standard onside kick, the chances are
you're
less
not
that
getting
they're
it.
going to get that than the 4th and 12. Okay.
And how
So,
exciting is that to watch?
well,
Honestly, how
it's
exciting
not,
is that?
but to be honest,
That's
it's
the difference.
it's not as exciting. But at the same time, when your team has played their asses off, and it's this one rule that allows the other team an opportunity after they've gotten their butts whipped the whole damn game. But guess what? We were able to kick some field goals, keep it close, and now we're going to put up 2 touchdowns in a matter of 30 seconds, and not by using a standard onside kick. What I'm trying to tell you is basically the percentages, that doesn't match up. It doesn't match up, bro. That's why everybody's going for the 4th and 12, because they're saying, oh, look, we got basically no chance, very little chance to get the standard onside kick. So until something comes up that, like, basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is we need to see how it plays out, because if this keeps happening every week, then to me it becomes less exciting, because now it's like, okay, now y'all are basically, everybody knows, they've all got plays for this now. Everybody's doing it. Now,
That's
we're
what
in week
makes it
4.
more exciting.
Not if everybody's doing it, though. It's only exciting if it's a rare thing to go down. That's what I'm
Okay, but
saying. If it's something
if
that's happening every
it's
week, you're like,
good,
oh, it's 4th and 12, they're going to get this. They're going to get it because
but
everybody's been nailing it.
here's my thing. If it comes down to that 4th and 12 play, you didn't play all 4 quarters. If you're up by a certain margin and it should be harder for that team to come back, play all 4 quarters.
So why don't you say that to the other team, though? You didn't play 4 quarters, and now you're going to go with a fluke play that's going to give you basically, yes, you can call it a fluke win. And I will say it, hold on, I will say it as a Renegades fan. You look at the stat sheet, bro, everything, time of possession, dominated. Yes, the defense blew it, but at the same
There you
time,
go.
it was a fluke play that got them to win that game. That's
No,
all
it
I'm
wasn't.
saying.
No,
Give
it
them 3
wasn't.
more yards and tell me if they get it at 4th and 15 every single week,
know?
week in and week out, and then we can talk.
You want to know what made the Arlington Renegades lose that game?
Defense.
Not. This is what was the start of the downfall. Not kicking that ball after the 2-minute warning, giving them a free timeout, and then the defense getting on the bus and going home early.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
It's
happened.
true.
At the
It's
end
true.
of the
But
day,
at the
if you
end of
have
the day, though, I hear people who cover the Defenders saying we had no business winning that damn game. Saying
but they
basically
did
all they
because they
talked
played
about was
all
it was
four quarters. They
no,
played
they had
all
no
four.
business winning. Okay, so then just put them on the field for the last 2 minutes. Then, if you're going to do that, because say y'all ain't got to play the rest of the game. Okay, let's just give you an opportunity, a 4th and 12, put you on the field. We're gonna give them a 10-point head start, and all you got to do is play for 2 minutes because the other team, they played for 58 minutes,
But
and
you
you
can't
haven't
look at it
played
that
for
way
58 minutes.
because
Why
in
not?
that case, DC played their asses off, but they
Did the
weren't.
better team win? Did the better team win? Don't tell me they did, because I
No,
have DC fans telling me themselves we
no,
had no
they
business
didn't.
being the better team.
No, they didn't.
Exactly.
At
And
the end
how
of
did
the
they win?
day, Arlington's defense and Marquette, or excuse me, Lindsey Scott's
Lindsey Scott, yeah, the 2-minute thing, yeah.
clock management or lack thereof was the downfall of that game. Just
And
like
see,
Memphis
and see
last
the
week.
whole thing, though, bro. I'm not even saying get rid of the rule. All I'm saying is give them 3 more yards, and let's see if everybody's so willing to do it every week, because that 3 yards makes a difference. We
I
all know
say
this.
only are able to do 4 and 12 if you're down by a touchdown. If it's more than a touchdown, you have to kick the onside kick. Do that instead.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
If
But I
you're
still
down
think it should be
7
fourth.
points,
I still think 4th and 15. I still think it should be 4th and 15. I think those 3
but
yards
listen, if you're down,
make
if
a
you're down,
difference.
let's say 7 to 9 points, because 9 points is a 1 point game or a 1-score game now in the UFL, correct? So let's say
Yeah, yeah.
you're down 9 points or less. You can't go for 4th and 12, or you can go for 4th to 12. If you're not, you have to kick that onside kick. You have to. If it's 10 yards or if it's over 9 yards, 10 yards or more.
I do have a feeling, though, that this is I have a feeling
Yeah.
that if it works a lot more this year, that the UFL probably will review it in the offseason. Y'all got to understand too that right now all these rules they brought in that they tried to mix up between the two leagues in the merger, they're going to review everything at the end of the year.
Mhm.
And then going into season 2, they'll say, okay, what do we
Trial
got
and
to tweak a little bit? So, but Jersey, this debate is not over.
Let's go to
But
commercial.
we're gonna move on, man. We gotta get to a commercial break, y'all. When we come back, got another special guest up in the place for y'all. So to celebrate GMP 100, thank y'all for joining us today. So we're gonna hit commercial real quick. All right, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be right back.
Feel.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gridiron Nation 100, as I'm liking to call it. Very simple, very casual. GMP 100. Ain't gonna mess around with no fancy ass taglines for that, man. But y'all see him, the man, of course, to my where are you right? Where am I at today? You're on my left. All right, you're on my left, my boy, my co-host, Jersey the King. Yeah, from the Gridiron, also the host of the Jersey the King show, brand new show that my boy just kicked off. Before we bring in our next guest, bro, tell everybody a little bit about
A Fuel Tailgate Kickoff Show, which you guys can catch
real quick. Tell everybody about it. Tell everybody what you got going on.
So we're doing a Fuel Tailgate Kickoff Show every Saturday and Sunday before each game. We're trying to do it before each game, or at least before the first game of the day. And basically, we're going to where the home games are, and we're meeting up with the tailgaters, and we're having super fans that are traveling. Literally, the Predator couple and Rig Rocker have traveled over 5,700 miles, and we're only going into week 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah. He messaged me the other day, man. I told him, I said, Rick, I know I talked a lot, and not to cut you off real quick, but I told him I talked a lot about, how the need for that Roughnecks and Arlington rivalry for this league, but I didn't mean it to go down like this, man.
somebody's got to win, though. It's a guaranteed win for somebody.
Both winless teams, man. But go ahead, bro. Go on.
No, but I also have the Jersey the King show, which will be every Tuesday. I was going to do it Tuesdays and Thursdays, but there's no need. I'm going to do it every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Basically, that show is going to be talking about all sports. And then, of course, you got the Gridiron on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then there's just so much more that I'm doing behind the scenes. I've just been promoted to program director of Fuel Sports Network. So I'm in charge of all the programming and making sure everything's in this right time slot and all that good stuff. So that error earlier was my fault. So, I take responsibility. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on at Fuel, man. And by the way, if you watch that Just Meat Jerky commercial, those are one of the sponsors of Fuel Sports Network. If you use that Save 10 Now code, you can get 10% off on your next order with them. So make sure you guys use that Save 10 Now, save the number 10 now, and you'll get 10% off. So that's what's going on with Fuel, man. Definitely happy with everything that's going on. And we still got a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
Progress, brother. Progress.
All that will come in time. All those announcements and stuff will come in time. So
that's right.
Keep checking in with Fuel.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. Now, the next dude I'm gonna bring on for you guys. He's like what me and him call a recurring guest on this show. He's been a recurring guest on this show that y'all have never seen, unless you know me and you work with us. You never met him. Okay, but you feel like you know him because since episode 1, JP's name has been there. JP's always he's been in the comments. He's always, there's probably one every episode I'm at least freaking laughing about something or, saying whatever, JP, something, man. But coming to the stage now, y'all. Gridiron Nation 100, y'all. Say what's up to my boy, JP up in the place. Giants fan extraordinaire. What is up, my brother?
I don't know about extraordinaire, but what's up, guys?
Did you notice he said he wanted to kick you? Was I the only one that caught that?
I didn't say nothing about kicking nobody. Did I? I ain't trying to get violent.
That's right. I'm real. I'm not a paid actor. I'm definitely not being paid to be here at the moment.
Yeah, this like everybody was probably thinking like, man, this. Oh, see, I love the mug right there, bro. You see.
Not a paid advertisement at all.
Everybody was probably saying he probably made up this dude JP just to make it sound like he got somebody watching the show.
Like Angel says, all we hear is JP this and JP that.
Yeah, but nobody ever sees JP. See,
nobody ever sees it. They're saying everybody's probably talking about. He's probably got his wife in there on another account made up.
She's sitting over there next to you. She's
tell her hit the comments now.
Welcome in everybody that's watching.
Welcome in everybody. What's up, B? Hello to my mother. She said JT. She means JP. You met my mom, though. You met mom.
I have met your mom.
Welcome in, Sandy.
Welcome in, everybody. Angel says, now you're advertising now, too. That's right. That's right. And that's my fault that Angel has not received his mug yet. I got it in a damn box in here. Damn. With other merchandise, man. That's my fault.
Still waiting for my mug, too.
Anyways, let's keep rolling on, man. Now I'm gonna start. Now everybody looking at me like, damn, bro. It's like that. It's like that. All right, bro. So now we were talking about the UFL, but we got into it because we were doing the whole talk about some pretty things that the fans are kind of been getting into on social media, two subjects, and I kind of hate seeing the fans go back and forth because if this league's gonna survive, to be honest, like it's got to be like a unified fan base. To be honest, everybody's got to kind of come together, I guess. You know, the whole, can we all just get along? No, we can't, because we're football fans. We're sports fans. That's just how it goes. But now, JP, you never really talk spring football with me. You never, have you ever really watched it?
I watch it here and there. I'm not as into it as you guys are, obviously.
Yeah.
I haven't even picked a team. There's no New York team. I don't know who dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, we talked about that too, man. That they said about it, that they're not being a team. That market is big enough.
But
then
if
we
still had my Generals, I'd be cool.
But it was New Jersey. See, that's what I'm saying though. New York, like the two teams they do have, don't even play in New York. They play in Jersey.
Exactly.
They share a field.
The New Jersey Giants and the New Jersey Jets. But that's another topic for another day.
Now, speaking of the Giants, actually, you know what? We'll get into the Giants here in a little bit, because I'm gonna bring up a team that I warned JP about this. Okay, and we were gonna talk about this today. Now, Jersey, Jersey. Before the show ends, we'll give our pick. I'll give you my picks for the UFL this week. All right, okay. But we gotta talk about the Dallas Cowboys, because it's my show and that's what I want to do, and it's my microphone, and y'all ain't taking it away from me. Unless the football god, all of a sudden we're gonna see JP's video feed just cut off. You're gonna see him throw his headphones down.
That's why I had to turn my head. I know what's coming. It's coming.
I don't want to talk about your damn Cowboys.
Okay, I've been itching to get into this topic. Everybody panic.
Yeah.
This is terrible news. All of you panic.
You think CD Lamb, you think that's it?
CD Lamb is like, I'm not playing Michael Parsons is out of here.
They're not playing this year. Yeah.
No.
Our whole team's gone. You know, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
You know, if y'all scroll on social media, whether it's Twitter or whatever, X, whatever the hell, Facebook, the last 2 days, you'll see people, all the trolls are out there. They're like, oh my God, trouble in Dallas. Because the media is the one pushing this, man. The media, I see like people like blogging the boys who cover the Cowboys that are posting stuff up. CD Lamb, a no-show. Yeah, we knew this was coming. This is voluntary. He's waiting for a contract, and it's gonna get done. Problem is the team doesn't have the money now. The June 1st cuts will come. They'll clear up the money. He knows he's going to get paid. And people are out there damn mind if they think Dallas is not making him anything right now. He's probably the bigger priority for them than Dak Prescott, at least from what we're looking at right now. But I saw the one about Michael Parsons, and everybody's like, oh, now him too. It's because he's not paid. Well, it's actually that's not what's going on. Nope. His publicist came out and said he's actually got his own training program that he's doing during the offseason. When the mandatories come in, he'll be there. Now, the question is, when mandatories begin, will CD Lamb be there? It depends if he gets a deal or not. Jersey, what are your thoughts on this? If it's even a thing at all.
If it's a thing, tell you this. Jerry Jones is not that stupid. He's not that illiterate. I don't even know what the word to use. He ain't dumb, y'all. He knows. And Dak Prescott knows. In order for us to have a shot at the playoffs, we'll just go there.
Yeah.
And getting past the divisional round, #division around Dak.
Dak's my quarterback. I'm just saying.
Divisional round Dak, Mr. I can't get us past that. Bars. I should make a rap album. I'm just saying. But Dak knows. Even Dak Prescott knows he'll have to restructure his contract again before the start of the next season so that CD Lamb and Micah Parsons can get paid.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And he knows he's going to have to do it. And if he doesn't do it, then he's being selfish. And if he's being selfish, then we're going to see Jerry and Steven step in and be like, hey, you either going to make this happen or we'll release your ass right now. There's too many good quarterbacks coming in the draft. We'll stick with Cooper. Listen, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, and you guys know me. I'm a realist, though. I'm not one of those fans that are like, hey, this is our year every year. We're going to the Super Bowl because we picked up Brandon Cooks. Obviously, we didn't go to the damn Super Bowl, but I'm just saying, I'm one of those.
Obviously, we didn't get out the damn first round.
Obviously, hashtag division around Dak couldn't get us past that.
Oh, I walked into that, didn't I? I walked into that, didn't I? Damn it.
At first, too, he sounds like a bull. But I'm just saying, they will be smart enough to sit down as everybody as a collective and be like, okay, what do we have to do to get our team over this hump? Yeah. And if they decide not to do that, then I'm going to die a sad Cowboy fan. We'll never see a Super Bowl. It's as simple as that. If they don't get it together now, the next 5-10 years for the Dallas Cowboys is going to look like the last 30. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so JP, now as an outsider, as far, give me your thoughts on this. I know what a perfect world for somebody like you would be. It'd be like, y'all just go ahead and release CeeDee Lamb because he ain't going to show up. Micah too. We'll cut some players. You might as well
cut them. They don't show up to practice,
Voluntary.
It's just voluntaries, but what does voluntary really mean? Like,
apparently, if you're the media,
it means you have to be there.
It means you're not there, so now there's trouble in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
it means you're parting ways with the team, obviously.
Apparently, because I see Cowboys fans like feeding off of those posts and articles, and I'm just like, damn. And once again, I say it all the time, and I've been reading it today, and I had the thought again today. Well, I'm reading these, and I'm like, damn it. Now I get it. I get it, JP, when y'all look at our fan base. and I'm like, why do they hate us so much and clown us? And then I read these comments, and I'm like, all right.
And then I read the comments like, yes, fight amongst yourselves. Excellent.
JP's the type that probably drops in like one comment that he knows is going to be like fuel on the fire, and then he just walks away and watches everything. Our entire fan base just burn themselves down.
I'll be like, I heard CeeDee Lamb unfollowed the Cowboys on Instagram.
Right, and he'll be the first one to post it. Be the first one to post it and start sharing the hell out of it everywhere, and then tag us.
Well, JP is the type that'll go and tag the Cowboys fans, and he'll put like, the word from the New York Giants is that they're actually trying to lure CD over there, and he'll tag us, and you will never see him on the post again. He'll unfollow the damn post.
Rich Brown.
He'll come back to it just to see how much madness he created.
Yeah.
My boy gets that kind of entertainment from Cowboys fans. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man.
It's got to be tough.
Real tough.
All right, man. So now let's get into your squad, bro. All right. First of all, JP, do me a favor, bro, and let everybody here in Gridiron Nation know how you feel about your quarterback.
He's worse than the backups, bro.
Oh,
last season, out of 48 quarterbacks who had over 100 attempts, he placed 48th in completion percentage.
Think of the sample size, though, too. Mm-hmm. It's even more impressive that it ended up that bad.
Quarterbacks.
And then they paid him so much money.
They paid him so much money to be ass.
He got paid, bro.
Oh my God! Wait, that's the funniest. He placed 48th, and then they paid him over 48 million.
Mm-hmm. 48th out of 32 starting quarterbacks. So let that sink in.
All right, Jersey? Oh, you got Jersey dying over there. That's a stat. You put that stat up, and all of a sudden, Jersey can't breathe no more. I get this whole thing. Like, didn't he miss some games? Like, putting that into perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you missed think, okay, season. You miss so much, so like your stats shouldn't be that bad, right? On average.
Check this out. Out of every pass attempt that was not pressured at all, he was 47th in completion percentage out of 48.
And they say, and your
No pass
your
rush.
GM,
No
No
pressure.
pass rush, dude. What is
JP.
going on?
your
He-
GM, and your head coach, they believe in Daniel more than they believe in the person who carried your damn offense.
They let him run away to Philly, the worst fucking team there is.
I will
He
never.
flew away. He didn't run. He flew away.
He did.
He flew away. That's all I'm saying.
He got
Saquon
that
flew. He said, "Oh, y'all ain't gonna pay me. Y'all gonna try to French tag me again? Oh, y'all don't want to pay me? Okay."
He was bye-bye.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Who got this team to the playoffs last year before last? It sure as hell wasn't Daniel Jones that took the team on his back.
At all.
It was
It was Mr.
Saquon and a
Franchise
very underrated defense.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Now that's another thing, bro. Shoot, you guys. Okay, Wayne Martindale's gone, right? Did he
Yes, he
decided
is.
he's retiring? So you guys got yourselves a new defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen. I got to be honest. I didn't even know they had finally signed a new defensive coordinator, and he's coming out here talking about we're going to be attack mode. We're going to be attack mode all every down. It's going to be attack. And I'm like,
Which
hey,
is that's what you want to hear as a fan. You're like, the defense gonna add pressure. But in reality, they're probably not gonna be like blitzing every play or something crazy like that.
well, and I think that's the whole reason, they made the moves that they did in the offseason, because that pass rush now is on paper, it's going to be nasty. Nasty. You got, what's his name? Brian Burns over from Carolina. You got Kayvon Thibodeau, who's a beast. And then you've got Dexter Lawrence, bro. Like, as soon as y'all made that trade with Carolina, I was like, damn, Dak, y'all need to go out and get a left tackle for Dak, damn it.
Shout out to Richard Brown and the Panthers for that.
Yeah, man, my boy Rich, he is a Panthers fan. So
what y'all gonna do at running back? That's my question.
Yeah,
now
I mean, they got Singletary, but Singletary, this ain't Houston, dog.
Y'all lost. Y'all lost Saquon Barkley.
And
here's the craziest part. You lost Wayne Gallman to the UFL for him to become a bust. And he's the Jamarcus Russell of the UFL right now. I just want to let everybody know. If anybody's paying attention to Wayne Gallman, any New York Giants fans who loved Wayne Gallman and are following him now as a bench warmer on the St. Louis Battlehawks,
they could have sworn he was the best back.
25 yards.
Hell, Taco Charlton came in like 2 games ago, and he's already like freaking balling out in the UFL. Wayne Gallman came in, and even I was like, okay, Gallman, all right. No. Even spring football is like, he's like, man, this is too much for me. I can't handle this, man.
That is the Jamarcus Russell of the UFL. Are you a running back and you a bust in a spring?
Dropping the football. Man, that boy can't even catch the ball, trying to catch balls out of the backfield. He's dropping the football. Yeah, spring football appears to be a little too much for him. So, yeah, man. Well, all I know is what do you want to see the team do in the draft, bro? JP, what do you want? I mean, okay, you know what? No, hold on. Yeah, let me rephrase that. If it was up to JP, this team would be drafting a quarterback in the first round.
Okay, they would have got that.
I think they're like pick 6 or 7.
6.
Y'all would have traded Saquon to Chicago for that number 1 pick. Real quick. JP said, "Oh, Saquon, you want out? All right, look, check this out. We're gonna get you out of here. You're on this block.
Look, I chose your Bears jersey. There you go. Goodbye."
Dude, we got the orange one, the all orange one, just for you.
Well, let's look at your options now. Okay, we all know Chicago, they're drafting. We all know they're drafting Caleb Williams. So basically, Washington, to me, is like on the clock. All right, so Washington now, it's going to be probably between what's his name, Heisman winner. Damn it! See, this is what I was talking about.
Jalen Daniels.
Between yes, him and Drake May, most likely. Now, I don't want to see Daniels in our division, but I think that's who Washington's going to go, which means New England likely goes after May. Now, that leaves Arizona, who they're either going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. or Neighbors. Yep. Now, the more I am looking up on Neighbors, bro, I'm starting to believe it's not out of the realm of possibility that he gets drafted before Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, either one of those guys could fall in your lap with the Giants at the pick 6. Would you be good with one of those guys, or are you still looking for them to beef up the O-line in the first round? Not that this is as a GM telling you as the coach, no, Daniel Jones ain't going nowhere and he's going to start. All right?
Yeah. I think that their best bet is to go wide receiver, even though the line still needs work.
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas should be coming back healthy, which will help a lot. And then I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with Evan Neal. That's another bust we got to talk about.
Now, and that's another thing. Like, do they give him another year, hoping that he shows some signs this year of that what they thought they saw in him? Because everybody thought he was. I mean, coming out of college, it was like, damn, Evan Neal, this guy's gonna be a monster in the league, and he ain't living up to it. But either way, whether it's Neighbors or Marvin Harrison, bro, you guys finally have an opportunity to grab a true number one receiver. Because right now you don't really have a number one receiver. You got some guys that could be a good number 2 and good slot, but no true number one. Now, if you get one, though, the problem is you're going to be asking your rookie to turn Daniel Jones into a baller. I don't know if that's going to happen. Yes, Jersey.
JJ McCarthy.
Nah, I don't think they're going after a quarterback, though.
Why? Why wouldn't they?
You just said it yourself. The head coach said they believe in Daniel Jones.
Not no more. Not no more. I know he's regretting doing that. Brian Daboll's job is on the line because of that. This don't work out, you leaving with him, bro.
Right. The problem is if they do that, I mean, you really miss an opportunity to get. I mean, because either Neighbors or Marvin Harrison. I mean, these are both guys that are probably going to be.
You know about the
ballers.
Giants and their past. Who do they like to draft in NFL drafts? Quarterbacks. They're looking for their next Eli Manning. They thought they found it in Daniel. They thought they found their next Eli Manning in Daniel Jones.
Well, the thing is though, I think the franchise is the only ones that thought that, because I know fans were not happy about them drafting.
That's right. That's why I looked at that JP
from
and said,
day one.
GM or head coach thought that, but
from day one, I told y'all Daniel Jones was trash. He played at Duke. Who gets drafted from Duke? Who?
Drake Mayo about to, because Drake Mayo is a beast.
Or May North Carolina. He's North Carolina. Tar Heel.
I said Mayo. I called him Drake Mayo.
But Drake May's Tar Heel. But yeah, I get what you're saying. The quarterback, anyways. Now they got Barton, that badass lineman who's coming out in the draft this year. But yeah, I get it. I mean, Duke isn't exactly known for producing, talent. Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Exactly. And I just feel with the Giants past and drafts past, they like to go for the best quarterback that's on the table at that time early in the draft.
Yeah.
So we might see JJ McCarthy go before he has an opportunity to go down there with John Harbaugh or Jim in LA.
No. They got no, come on, bro. You know who they got a quarterback with the Chargers, right?
You think you know damn well Harbaugh don't give a damn. He will be, I want to reunite with my quarterback from college.
No.
He will do that in a heartbeat just to have him on the bench.
He knows what he's got with Justin Herbert, man. They're not looking at drafting a quarterback. They're not looking at drafting a quarterback.
If they don't want Justin Herbert, I know a team
the Giants
really use the quarterback.
Yeah, they could have Daniel Jones just.
It's like, hey, y'all want McCarthy so bad? All right, we'll give you our first round pick for Justin Herbert, and we'll call it a day. And if that happened, damn it, you don't know how conflicted I would be, because I love Justin Herbert. That would be so conflicting to me, bro. Like I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't be able to watch when they play.
I wouldn't watch football. I wouldn't watch the NFL. I'm just saying that. I couldn't be a Dallas fan.
We don't need the Giants going and getting a quarterback like that. Okay,
we don't.
We need y'all to continue to have Daniel Jones there. Okay,
get Paxton Lynch.
Who's the backup? You guys, who's the backup you signed? We talked
Drew
about it the
Lock.
other day. Drew Lock. That's right. Okay.
Drew Lock about to get the starting job up there.
I was gonna say Drew Lock's he's probably thinking right now, you know what, I'm gonna have a chance this year. Because now Daniel Jones said he's gonna be ready for camp though with that knee issue. The problem is when you got a knee issue and his main thing is scrambling, that's a problem to me, bro. So maybe Jersey, you're not too far-fetched in thinking that maybe they do have a quarterback in mind. Don't look at me like that. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You don't think Drew Lock gonna come in there and get that starting job over Danny? I'm just like, come on, bro. Drew Lock, like, okay,
come on, bro. You got look at this team. This team didn't even give DeVito the chance to freaking be the starter. They were like, okay, you sorry, thanks, but bye.
It's okay. DeVito gonna be somewhere later on in his career, maybe next year.
We're gonna see him in the UFL, and I'm all for it.
Hey, I'm all for it too. That might happen, but he gonna make enough noise to possibly be a backup next year somewhere. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, Drew Lock is gonna come into that New York training camp and win that job. Watch what I tell you. Don't be surprised if money-making Danny is sitting on the bench to start the season because Drew Lock is like, hey, this is my Geno Smith moment. This is my time to resurrect my name in this league as a starting quarterback. Just saying.
The problem is he ain't got a wide receiver one there. I'm just saying. Now,
it's Daniel Jones.
It is.
I'm just saying. Drew Lock or not, Drew Lock or not, who's the wide receiver one? A true wide receiver one.
Out in the draft.
Jalen Hyatt is going to be that wide receiver too. Wandell Robinson's a guy, and you know him and Slayton. You could put him in the slot, but they don't have a true wide receiver one that can go and attract the double teams, and beat them, which is what a wide receiver one's going to do. But that's why I think they're going to end up with one of these two receivers, unless somebody is dumb enough to give Arizona those 3 first-round picks for their pick, which is possible in this league. You know, Philly's going to turn around and trade up to Arizona for a bag of peanuts. You watch.
JP.
You know how the hell they do that crap.
Drew Lock's your starting quarterback. Watch what I tell you.
What's the JP with the Drew Lock jersey this year?
You feel me? He going to be repping Drew like, Jersey, you was right. I know.
I get a Drew Lock jersey before I get a Daniel Jones jersey. That's for sure.
See?
There you go.
They'll have the
all right, y'all.
jobs.
We got to head to our last commercial break, guys. Before we get to the last segment, but then we'll hit the comments when we come back from the commercial, guys. This is Gridiron Nation 100, baby. This is how we roll. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Triumphed! I've made it back to Earth with the cargo intact. The game-changing, time-sensitive payload is none other than the revolutionary energy flavor we've all been waiting for. Introducing Merc Mayhem Cherry Limeade. Merc Clan played a crucial role in securing this energy flavor, and together we've unlocked the future of power. Merc Mayhem is not just a drink, it's a statement, a fusion of relentless energy and bold flavor. The secret is out. Merc Mayhem is set to redefine the energy landscape, leaving ordinary drinks in its cosmic dust. Get ready for a taste explosion that matches Merc Clan's unparalleled power. Join the revolution, and let's unleash Merc Mayhem upon the world. Astronaut M signing off.
Yeah. Welcome back to Gridiron Nation Podcast 100, baby. Yeah, man, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Imagine if the code was save 10% and it saved you like 8% or 15%.
That would be crazy. No, you can use that 10% code for the W Energy powder. I hear it's actually pretty good, so definitely check it out. W Energy powder.
Y'all
You
check
can,
it out,
go
man.
online and use that save 10% code, or excuse me, save 10 now code, and then you can use that save 10% code for the Just Meat Jerky.
And by the way, y'all, before we hit to the comments, real quick, just a quick reminder to you guys. We were just talking about the Giants and the NFL draft coming up. For those of you who are going to be watching the draft, so it is next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Round one kicks it off. And then it's the next one. What does it go? It goes all the way through Saturday, right? We got 3 days. And watch the whole thing, y'all, because you get some players that you're going to see drafted on day 2 that you're not even going to hear of them before. And then, within about a year or two. I mean, who was it? Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua was what was it? 6th round pick? 6th round pick, right? Yeah. So,
and sets a record for the most receptions by a rookie receiver.
Yeah. We're just saying,
He
guys.
set a lot of records.
Yeah, there's gonna be guys. There's gonna be some of those guys in this draft. There usually is, just the same way that you've got busts, guys who were drafted high that don't pan out. You're also gonna have those guys that didn't hit their peak in college, so they get drafted a little later. They get into the NFL and the right coaching, and they peak, man. So it's gonna go down like that. But that's next Thursday, y'all. And we will be coming, Gridiron Nation. I don't think I'm gonna do a live stream. I don't think I'm gonna do a live stream next week. We'll see. But for right now, I'm still gonna. I'll be. I know last year I did a whole series of shows where I was covering wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. So that's not gonna happen next week on the show, y'all. I'll be coming with you with just I'm gonna look at my top picks from quarterback, wide receiver, running back. Tell you where I want my Cowboys to go with their pick and where I think some of these guys are gonna go in the early part of the first round. So just a heads up, y'all.
Speaking of the Cowboys signed a running back. We just literally signed a running back today. I just seen it on my
Don't toy with me.
I swear to God.
Don't play these games with me.
I'm still wondering why is Dalvin Cook still out there? Like, what's going on with him?
Is there something wrong with his body?
He says he's ready to go. He came out and said it last week. He was like, man, I still got all this tread on my tires. Like, I'm ready to go. But I think, you know what? That's another thing, y'all. For all you guys watching tonight, thank you again. But just to let you guys know, this happens every year where we saw it, guys, in that first 2 days of the free agency period, right? All the big names, boom, everybody's going off the free agent board. And then the next week, we saw a couple more players. And now it's quiet, because teams are going to try to fill some of these needs in the draft. If they cannot get some of these guys, then you're going to see it after the draft. You're going to see, because there's still guys out there like Hunter Renfrow is still out there. Ryan Tannehill is still out there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire and J.K. Dobbins. These guys are still out there. Dante Freeman, and they'll be getting signed at some point. It's just a matter of by who and when, but it'll all come after the draft. So just a heads up to everybody. Now,
Yep.
we're gonna get to a quick off the grid segment. All right. I asked you guys this 2 weeks ago. I want to know, and I'm gonna start with my guests here. What superhero, and everybody in the comments, go ahead and type yours in now. All right. And then we're gonna get to the comments, but what superhero do you most relate to? All right. Now, JP, since it's the recurring guest on the show, you've been here from day one.
Royce Freeman, running back Royce Freeman.
I was gonna say that.
Cowboys have signed running back Royce Freeman to a 1-year deal.
Why do I feel like he was with the Giants before?
Freeman had 319 yards on 77 carries,
No,
2 touchdowns last season for the Rams. He was a 3rd-round draft pick of the Denver Broncos in 2018.
All right. Yeah, well, he's basically going probably be trying to that second RB2 spot, but I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all right. JP,
Mhm.
I want to know, what superhero do you most relate to and why?
I got a few answers for this actually. Spider-Man, because everything goes wrong and I'm always broke.
I love it.
There's Shazam, because I am just a little kid in a grown man's body.
Okay. All right. I think a lot of us could relate to that.
And then my more serious one is Gladiator, a hero that a lot of people don't know about. He's like a Superman clone, basically,
Okay.
for Marvel.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
his thing is that his power correlates to his confidence. The more confident he is, the stronger he is.
Yep.
My son in the background.
Oh, he's like, man, I'm just trying to get on TV.
You must have seen
You know-
fucking Charlie, Dad.
It's like those people in the back when you see the people on the news talking and you see the people in the back.
They got
"What's
the
up?"
signs.
Yeah. Somebody
How
just
was
got
your
murdered. They're standing in front of the
birthday?
house and somebody got killed and they're on the back. What's up, Mom? I'm on TV. But I love it, man. Your kids are so dope, bro.
Oh,
man. They're awesome,
man,
brother.
that is
Thank
too
you.
funny.
All right, Jersey. I want to know. I'm still laughing about that whole freaking JP with the whole Spider-Man thing, bro.
Honestly, one of the most relatable for me is the Black Panther.
Okay.
Just the culture part. If you know me, you know how much I am into culture and how big I am on different cultures and just everyone accepting, people's cultures and how they are. I was always fast. I'm still fast. Like I could still go out there and run. You know what I mean? So I'm very fast, and Black Panther's fast. I'm intelligent. I'm quick on my feet. I think, I think quick, and I'm able to relate to just different things that if you look at that character, loss, uh, struggle, triumph. I've been through it all, so that's definitely one character I can relate to for sure. And I have to say the other would be I don't know. I'd probably have to say Shazam too. Because I'm like a huge kid, man. I love video games. I love, you know, just doing kid stuff. I'll still build a
Yeah.
fort right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could definitely say Black Panther and Shazam for sure.
Okay. Okay. Now, as for me, my first one, it's got to be Thor, and then for reasons because no, I don't think I'm a god.
Hey,
Because
this
Thor-
man said he was the king of a whole country, so
yeah, that's true.
Wakanda forever.
I mean,
Jersey the king.
Way to be humble there, Jersey. I'm gonna just call myself a god, and I'm like Thor. No, but for real, Thor, the reason I relate to Thor is because he is probably one of the most stubborn people in the entire Marvel universe. Like Thor, because he's always like this whole "I'm a god, I know everything, I'm never wrong." And I know I'm like stubborn to a fault sometimes, man. Like I could. Sometimes I'm like, I know in my head, I'm like, damn it, they are speaking logic. They're right, but they're not agreeing with me. So no, you are wrong. And that's my problem. So sometimes I'm about as stubborn as Thor. Okay. Now, I will also say real quick before I give you my last one, Shazam, yes, the same here. I mean, I'm a kid. I'm 46 years old. I'm playing video games. Hell, I'm watching anime the other day. I restarted Hero Academia. And Betsy, my wife, has the nerve to walk in and look and say, "Oh, honey, are you watching cartoons?" This is not a cartoon, woman. This is action anime. And she's like, "It's a cartoon." Mm-mm. It's the same. That's the same mentality. That's the same mentality of calling my figurines toys. They're action figures. All right. So Now, my last one would be Namor, and I think for Namor, this is why, and the whole thing, it wasn't because of the movie. That was just an added the way they changed his culture for me. He's always been one of my favorites, but I don't know what it is, man. Like I've always had this thing where there's just a lot of times where I hate people. Not like my people. Like I'll be around you guys, but other times I'm like, man, who's gonna be there? Nah, I don't want to be there. Not all of them are gonna be there. That's and Namor hates people. That's why he's like, man, y'all just stay up there on the surface and do your thing and leave us the hell alone. So I relate to Namor a lot.
He said, "Who all in there? I ain't going."
Yeah, that's me, man. So that's me. But hey, man, real quick, just a couple of answers I had. From social media.
Oh, I ain't going. Johnny gonna be there. I ain't going. I'm cool. You know what? I'm sick. My stomach is just I didn't know where. I was just fine about 5 minutes ago as soon as you said that.
See, I'm telling you, Thor being stubborn, Namor be like, who gonna be at the party? Thor gonna be there? No, that fool's stubborn, man. I ain't gonna be there. All right, real quick, man. Social media, some of the quick answers. Gilbert Pacias Perez. Hey, Gilbert, thank you for following the show as long as you have, man, from day one. He says, Batman, I'm genuinely a good guy like Batman, but looked at as by villain by some and try to help out in any way I can, regardless of how people see me. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. And he quoted that. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Angel says, he says he isn't a hero, but he is in my book. That's Deadpool. Says he defends the voiceless. He bullies the bully. He has a dark sense of humor. That's why I love Deadpool. JP, you got to relate to this because you're probably the closest person that I know in real life that shares Deadpool's freaking sense of humor, dude. It's twisted. It's dry, but it's freaking hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I plead the fifth.
I'm all straight and narrow over here. Everybody knows that.
And then Wayne Bruce, he also says Batman. He says no powers. Does it all on intelligence, willpower, and being willing to sacrifice what others would never give up. Always has a few handy gadgets around. Loves intensely, hard to hurt. Wounds deeply when he is, even though he's a master at hiding it. And that's cool. See, that's deep. That's what I was saying. That's deep. That's deep right there. So now I put this all over social media, but check this out, y'all. We've been having fun here. So the time is a little bit like against us. That's okay. So we're just going to move on. But for those of you that participated on social media, if I didn't get a chance to get to them because it was on different profiles, different groups, I apologize for that. But thank you, man. With some of the conversations kicked in the comments anyways, and some of those posts. So thank you. Appreciate every one of
we
you guys.
We know 90% of you chose Batman.
Yeah, most of them were there. Or Superman. or Iron Man because they were like, well, because I want to be rich. No, you're not rich. You got to relate to the dude. You know what I mean? If you're going to say because you're like a narcissist or something, okay.
They're like, he has nice stuff, and I like nice stuff. We're the same.
Right.
So,
he's
all right, man. So,
something to that nature.
All right, y'all. So before we head out, y'all, don't forget, if you're following UFL, Arlington Renegades, they now have, I can proudly say, I have the first official fan-made podcast and the only one right now that is devoted strictly to the Arlington Renegades, baby. Hellraisers podcast. I got episode 4 coming up this Thursday. Y'all can hear me freaking just talk about the defense. Just talk now. Just y'all got to tune in because I'm holding it in right now. Okay, I'm holding it in.
Wicked One's rant.
Yes, I will be ranting. I will be ranting on that shit show that we called defense that we put on the field the other day against DC. So y'all be sure to check me out. I'll have it up on Spotify on Thursday night. All right, man. So y'all be ready for that. And also Off the Grid will be coming this May. I've already got my first 2 guests lined up. So follow me on my social medias. Y'all already know where I'm at. I'm not going to put them all out there. All right. So you guys already know this. And also I changed the name of the YouTube account to Gridiron Nation Podcast. Now it's normal. It's not vodcast no more. It's podcast. Just saying.
Let's go.
All right. Also, y'all, again, be sure to download the Fuel app. Okay, available on Roku devices and your Amazon Fire Stick, y'all. It's completely free. We got shows galore.
Roku TV and Amazon TV, because they do have Roku TV or Amazon TVs out there now. So you can actually download the app on Amazon TV. So if you have an Amazon TV, like a Roku TV, you can download it on either one and the sticks.
Quick question before we go, guys. One answer. Who's your NBA front runner right now? JP, go.
Jokic again.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay.
Stop.
Shea,
Stop playing
that's a
with
good one.
SGA, baby. Stop playing with SGA.
Yeah.
He's definitely top 3.
But I got to go with Jokic too. With Joker. I mean, he's
Get outta here.
the third one. He should have won it last year.
Joker's a joke. No, he is one of the best players on the planet, but I just think SGA is going to win it this year. I think the way SGA has been playing, come on now. Oklahoma City went from what place to what place?
Yeah.
Come on now. SGA,
There's
baby.
a few names out there too, like other guys you can name, but those are probably 2 of the names right there.
Have I been uncentered this whole time, and y'all just let me be here all off center?
But you see what I'm saying? Denver isn't doing bad this season. They weren't doing bad last season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has carried that team for the last couple years, and now he's turned himself into a star by what he has done. I think this is his year to win the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Dig it. NBA playoffs, y'all. The play-in games start tonight. Playoffs, I believe, start Thursday, Friday. And
Yes.
my Magic are there. Damn, almost fell apart there at the end of the season, but they'll be taking on Cleveland. So y'all be ready for the NBA playoffs, because here on Gridiron Nation, I'm going to be talking about it as the playoffs are going on, especially now that my Magic are there. Now I got something to talk about, man. So,
and the Magic have a chance to win.
Yeah, they do. They got a good squad. Man. That's a good young team, man.
Cleveland has a losing mentality, so
Paolo Banchero, bro. I'm so glad I was wrong about that pick. I'm so glad. Yeah, guys, a beast. Him and Franz Wagner, just man, that 1-2 combination is just killing it there for the Magic. So y'all be sure to stay tuned, man. Every single week we'll be talking about the NBA playoffs. All right, man. So, hey, fellas, it's about time to get up out of here, man. What else you got, bro?
Tomorrow on Fuel is the premiere of the A-Team with RC. It's Amber, Amanda, and RC, the ladies of Fuel. They're going to be talking football, so you're getting it from a women's perspective. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. Live on Fuel Sports Network, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's the A-Team with RC, so make sure you guys check that out. Definitely.
Little football from the ladies' perspective, man. Dig it.
Yes.
JP, you got anything you want to say? Want to throw some hate, or you want to just, show some love?
Thanks for having me on. It's been cool.
Bro.
And yeah, thank you. That's all I got.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Before we head out, man, I just got to say, thank you to everybody in the comments. Anybody that's going to be, if you're streaming this right now, later in the week on Spotify or wherever you get iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. To everybody that has jumped on from episode 1, like till now, anytime in between then, thank you to every single one of you for keeping me motivated to do this, because it has grown. And I wanted you guys on here because, JP, that's been long overdue, bro. Let's be real. I mean, we be talking football all the damn time at work. Everybody's like, I'll be like, yeah, we got to get you on. He goes, yeah, whenever. And it's like it never happens. But I didn't have this one, man.
He's got the voice for it, don't he? He just sounds like he should be on TV or on camera, man. You sound like you just have the voice to do this stuff. So.
He's like the yin and yang with me, bro, because I'm loud. And JP's just like JP's gonna say something that speaks his mind. It might hurt your feelings if you pissed him off, but it's gonna be quiet. He's gonna say it like real calm. I'm gonna be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna be like, fuck y'all. JP's gonna be like, man, you know what? Fuck all y'all.
He'd be our referee in our debate.
He's like, man, both y'all. He goes, you guys are both Cowboys fans. You're both wrong. That's what his officiating in our debates would be like.
It's like, all right, children. There's only one star, and that's me. So
that's it, man.
You know what? I can't. This is Gridiron Nation podcast 100.
That's
baby.
it, bro. Before I get out of here, y'all already understand, man. Got to kick you out with a quick message. Just wanted to remind you guys, man. The other day I thought about this. I'm stressing at work. Me and JP. We're in retail. We have these days, man. We're both just like that. Fuck this place, or people. It's just you get those days. Any job you're doing, whatever it is you're doing. just remember, y'all, when you have those days, or maybe it's something, a relationship you're in, something good that you've got that's going to be a challenge at times that you got to put in work somehow to make it work, it's worth it. Because no matter what, there's always going to be people out there that want the relationship you got. They want the job you got. They want, the thing you got, the hobby you got, whatever it is you've got that you're putting your heart into. And it's going to frustrate you at times. There's people out there that want to be in your shoes, y'all. They're going to line up to be in your shoes. Just remember that the next time you're ready to flip out and just say, you know what, I'm done with this. Take that breather, relax, and say, you know what, nah, I'm going to leave this for someone else to come and get. So just a reminder, y'all, there's always going to be people lining up to take what you have if you don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's about that time to get up out of here, guys. So going off of that, no matter what life's going to throw at you this week, right? You already know you guys can flow around it. You just got to take a step back, get up after it knocks you down, brush your shoulders off a little bit. That's right. Exactly. You're going to look at the problem. You'll see what it is. You'll see how life's coming at you, and you're going to adapt. Because, in the words of the great Bruce Lee, y'all go on and say it with me, brother. All y'all got to do is what, man?
Be water.
Gridiron, my friends.
Be water, my friends. This is Gridiron Nation Podcast, y'all. 100 episodes. We're rolling into 101 next week. Thank you guys, everybody in the comments, for being with us today. And if you're listening later in the week, thank you so much for listening, man. We're going to catch you guys next week, y'all. Hey, he is Jersey the King. That is my boy, JP, right there. And I am your host, Gabriel Garcia. Yes, he does exist. I am Gabriel Garcia, y'all. Gridiron Nation Podcast 100. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace, baby. One love.
Peace.
I'll be blowing up and booming like the 4th of July. The #1 draft pick. Them has been till they past tense. Everybody wanna feel this glory I bask in. Getting antsy when they see my silhouette in the smog. Then you struggle with your breathing as I creep through the fog. Let's get it on. Gonna meet me up in the end zone. Before they know it, when they looking up and I'm big gone. We hype